Good Morning San Antonio starts right now.
We know organizations in and around San Antonio have had to shift and adapt during this pandemic. That includes Goodwill. In today's Leading SA, we sit down with the CEO of Goodwill San Antonio. We talk about the changes and how community members can now help out.
With lots of rain also comes lots of trash, and you can specifically see it along the San Antonio River. Just ahead here on GMSA, we'll be live with River Aid San Antonio for a river cleanup that you can help with.
Taking a look outside. Sarah says, today it's going to be a dry one, but she'll explain more on that in just a bit.
Good morning. It is 8 o'clock this Sunday, July 11th. It is 7-Eleven, and Sarah Acosta is back.
I'm back.
Thank you so much for starting your morning with us. It is great to have you back. And with you came drier weather.
I know. I was driving. I took a 2-week road trip to New York. I drove across the country and I saw some beautiful landscapes, but I also ran into a lot of that rain, Sarah. It kind of followed me around. I'm happy that the rain, we kind of have a break.
Yeah, we do. It's been raining for 8 consecutive days here in San Antonio. We've recorded 8 days of rainfall at the airport. I did want to change gears just slightly briefly and take a switch to TransGuide right now. What you're looking at right now is 281 at Hildebrand. Things are flowing easily now. However, just about 5 minutes ago, we were seeing standstill traffic, and here's the reason why. There is utility work going on 281 in both directions, a full closure of the highway at St. Mary Street through 4 p.m. today. Now, traffic will be stopped for about 15 minutes at a time before it's released, as what we're seeing out there right now. But we're going to see that traffic start to clog up again in 15 minutes because they're doing utility work there on 281. So 281 both directions, downtown San Antonio at St. Mary Street until 4 p.m. So if you have plans to drive through the downtown area, make some amendments to your travel plans. Now, current conditions out there, you can see that we're seeing some of the sun through these clouds, but it's very muggy outside. So muggy, in fact, that we're seeing some areas of fog. Southeast winds at about 5 miles per hour, 76 degrees. Visibility down to 6 miles at the airport, down to 2 in Kerrville, down to 4 in Castroville, and down to 6 in New Braunfels. Today, though, even though it is very humid outside, we're actually going to get an opportunity to dry out. For the first time in 8 days, again, only a small chance, 20% for an isolated shower. Most of us will not see any rain today. 90 for the high, south winds at 5 to 15 miles per hour. But as we say goodbye to the rain, we're going to say hello to some Saharan dust. I've got to look at what that means for the air around us in just a few minutes. Sarah and Max.
Thank you, Sarah. And as Sarah was saying, 8 days of rain, piles of trash actually building up the San Antonio River. And to help out and to help clean out the waterway this morning, starting at 8 a.m. just a few moments ago until 12:30 the afternoon, well, the nonprofit River Aid is hosting a trash pickup.
So volunteers are needed and asked to meet at Espada Dam. Alicia Barrera is live from the San Antonio River with more on today's event and the big need. Good morning, Alicia.
Good morning, Max and Sarah. Well, it's a big day. We've been 8 days, we talked about it, of rain, constant rain, and it's drying out. But all this trash, you can see it. This is what's been washed up. And yes, it's stuck on the trees. Some you can see on the ground. So this is why a lot of volunteers are needed. You see big pieces of styrofoam, of course, those plastic grocery bags, pieces of wood, just miscellaneous items scattered throughout. And it either ends up here washed out on the shore of the river or, of course, in the waterway. So a lot of help is going to be needed today. River Aid San Antonio is hosting this event. We want to get those details for you on the screen. So if you have some time, even if it's 30 minutes, really even 10 minutes, I promise you that you could probably fill up a bag worth of trash. So it's happening, kicked off just a few minutes ago. It's happening until 12:30 today. The meeting point is going to be Espada Dam off of the San Antonio River. Again, until 12:30, any amount of volunteers, they need your help. There are also opportunities in the future. But again, today it's going to be humid, yes. So wear comfortable clothing, closed-toed shoes that have a good grip. That way you can come out and help. Reporting live from the San Antonio River, Alicia Barrera, KSAT 12 News.
Thank you, Alicia. New this morning, San Antonio police searching for several suspects connected to a stabbing on the city's south side. So take a look. Here's what we know now. It all happened at Robin's Nest apartment complex. This is the 500 block of Hot Wells Boulevard, and it happened just after 4 a.m. The victim telling police he was in the parking lot when 3 men walked up to him, started a verbal confrontation, and it ended with the victim being assaulted, stabbed twice in the arm. He was eventually taken to the hospital. He is stable. The suspects, though, still at large.
The Bexar County Jail inmate who's been on life support this week has died. According to the sheriff's office, 57-year-old Michael Renee Johnson was found unresponsive in his cell on Thursday. Deputies and medical staff began performing life-saving measures, and Johnson was transported to the hospital in critical condition. He passed away just after midnight yesterday. The 57-year-old was being held for murder and aggravated kidnapping. As part of a standard procedure, there will be an investigation into his death.
A man in police custody this morning after investigators say he robbed a CVS pharmacy and then led officers on a chase, and all of this happening on the city's northeast side. It all started after police say the man had taken cough syrup from the CVS pharmacy. He was armed with a gun. The suspect took off in his vehicle, led officers on this chase before crashing into a curb, then stopped at a house's front yard on Spring Valley and Spring Creek. Police there telling us officers tased the man. He was then taken into custody, later transported to the robbery division. Right now, we are still waiting to learn what exactly happened and what he will be charged with. Governor Greg Abbott working on a plan to strengthen border security here in the Lone Star State. At least that was his message at the press conference in Austin this weekend. Also in attendance were sheriffs from multiple counties across the state and across the border. The governor discussed his push to make the border security task force that has all they need.
We are not going to abdicate our responsibility to make sure that we are enforcing the rule of law. We're just working on the strategies that are needed to make sure that the state of Texas is providing our local officials every tool and every resource they need so that they're going to be able to keep their community safe.
And this press conference comes almost a month after Governor Abbott announced that Texas will continue to build the border wall along the U.S.-Mexico border. However, details on the construction location, plans, and timeline, we're still waiting on those. Well, Goodwill San Antonio has the mission to serve people who face difficult circumstances, but have the courage and commitment to better themselves. The organization here in San Antonio centered around fighting poverty and creating opportunity. But like a lot of organizations, the last 15 months has not been easy.
That's right. So joining us in today's Leading SA segment is Carlos Contreras, the CEO of Goodwill San Antonio. Good morning, sir. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
What does the current need of the Goodwill look like right now?
Max, like many businesses in our community, last year was a really difficult year for operations. We were shut down for about 6 weeks. Fortunately, we were able to pay all of our employees and keep them, most importantly, on health benefits. 2021 actually has been very good. We continue to receive steady donations. We continue to have the loyalty of our customers, frequenting our stores. So I would say that our need and our mission remain the same that they have been for the last 76 years. Our mission is to help change lives through the power of work. And we do that through training, job training, and through placement and employment. That's either within our stores or externally into the community. We do skills training at our academies, and we do job placement at our career centers. And all of that is made possible because of donations that your viewers make to our stores.
And have you seen the need shift throughout the pandemic?
Yeah, Sarah, certainly the need has shifted primarily in relationship to the types of skills that are needed for employment today. There's always been a gap between in our community between the available jobs and the skills that are needed for those jobs, as well as the skills that people have to be able to fill those jobs. The pandemic has made that more exacerbated. There's quite a difference between the types of people who are looking for work today in terms of their skills and the jobs that are available. And so our challenge as Goodwill is to work with employers to identify those skills and make sure we're providing the training that is necessary for them. And again, none of that's possible without donations, because we offer that training and that placement free of service to San Antonio residents.
Now you talk about donations. Is it monetary donations? Is it clothes donations? What items are you most looking for?
Well, Max, if you go into I'm saying this a little bit jokingly, if you walk into one of our stores, any one of our 23 stores in our region, you'll notice that the men's section is a little bit smaller than the women's section, because we tend to hang on to things quite a bit. But all joking aside, our donors are terrific. We continue to need, clothing and household goods. We responsibly sell those and use the funding to help fulfill our mission. But we can also take computer equipment and electronic equipment. Our employees are trained on how to responsibly wipe those clean and refurbish them. And during the pandemic, thanks to the generosity of donors and businesses, we were able to actually refurbish computer equipment and provide those to residents of the San Antonio Housing Authority, because, they needed to work remotely and they needed, to attend school remotely. So we were able to fulfill that through the donations we received.
Well, Ms. Contreras, thank you so much for your time this morning. For our viewers, this whole segment, you can catch it on KSAT.com later this morning. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Time now, 8:11, 76 degrees out.
Still ahead on GMSA, stepping into the wizarding world where you can find this Harry Potter-inspired exhibit.
All right. Plus, video that has gone viral around the world. A San Antonio teen's golf ball hit by lightning at Topgolf. We're going to give you an inside look.
And are you a fan of blueberry muffins? Yes. Well, today is your day after the break where you can get a BOGO deal on this national day.
Buy one, get one. I interpret. All right, taking a live look out there. Not too pretty out there right now, but maybe it'll get sunnier throughout the day, throughout the week. We're going to check in with Sarah Spivey in just a bit. All right, good morning and welcome back. Do you have a favorite kind of muffin?
Yes.
What is it?
Blueberry.
Ah, you killed my thunder. If you said blueberry, you're in luck, because today, obviously a federal holiday, National Blueberry Muffin Day.
Okay, it's really not a federal holiday, but we can still celebrate. The day doesn't have clear origins, but it was adapted from Europe when settlers started to include blueberries in their recipes. According to the daysoftheyear.com,
Good source.
the berries eventually found their way into muffins once Europeans came to America. So if you're not one for baking, there are several bakeries here in San Antonio where you can get your blueberry muffin fix, but only one has a special in celebration this day. It's Mimo's Bakery. It's a buy one, get one free promotion today. You can find out more information. Just head to KSAT.com.
All right, Sarah Spivey, favorite muffin?
Honestly, blueberries.
You can't go wrong with
Guys are killing
blueberry.
me.
You can't. I also like banana nut or lemon poppy seed.
Ooh, okay. Thinking outside the box here.
Yeah, it's just because I'm hungry.
I know.
All right. Well, I wanted to start the forecast with a pretty surprising fact. So we have seen 8 consecutive days, July days, with measured rainfall. That is the most consecutive days with rain in July since 1972. So from July 3rd of this year through July 10th, we've had measurable rainfall at the airport, most since 1972, 49 years. Back in 1972, we saw 9 consecutive days of rainfall in July. Now, we have had far rainier Julys than this month. We've seen a little bit more than 2.5 inches of rain officially at the airport this month. But back in July of 2002, we saw more than 16 inches of rain. The impressive thing here is that it's been raining consistently for 8 days, again, the most since 1972. Today, however, is the first day in 8 days where we have a low chance for rain. Not a significant chance for rain in the forecast, although it does look pretty gloomy out there, doesn't it? We are still cloudy and we have lots of humidity in the air. It's 76, dew points are in the mid 70s, so the temperature and the dew point are close to each other, and we're seeing some fog out there this morning. Visibility down to 4 miles at Bernie Stage Airfield, down to 2 in Kerrville. Visibility down to 4 in Castroville, 5 in Hondo, and 6 in New Braunfels. It's not only the metro metro area that's dealing with some fog. We've also got visibility down to 1 mile in Gonzales, 2 miles in Kerrville, and practically 0 in Carrizo Springs. A very warm start and muggy start to the day. 80 in Del Rio, 79 in Cotulla, 78 in New Braunfels, wake up temperature of 74 in Kerrville. But the main rainmaker that we've been seeing is currently off to the west, moving into Mexico. That's that low that was bringing us all of that rain. Meanwhile, there is a cool front in North Texas that's been allowing for some thunderstorms to push through the Waco area. This is the area that has the risk for severe weather today, but this is going to fizzle out before it makes it to San Antonio. We will, however, have 1 or 2 pop-up showers in the forecast, a 20% chance for an isolated shower today, but most will miss out on the rain, and we'll see partly cloudy skies in the afternoon. 90 for the high in San Antonio, a little bit warmer than what we've seen over the last couple of days, but still cooler than seasonably average. 94 in Del Rio and 97 in Laredo. So today, again, only a 20% chance. We will have some rain in the area. It's just not everybody's going to see the rain, and it's our first time in 8 days where it's unlikely to see rainfall. South winds at 5 to 15 miles per hour. And our rain chances remain low through the week, so an opportunity to dry out here. One thing I will caution you about, though, is that starting today, we are expected to see Saharan dust increase. In fact, a little bit of dust out there right now. It'll become most dense out near the Houston area Monday, tomorrow, and then becoming a little bit lighter through the end of the week as well. But it's our first bout of Saharan dust. We usually see Saharan dust from June through September, and it's not going to be like a dust storm. You're not going to see a dust storm around. Instead, it's going to be just a small haze on the horizon. Might cause some light allergy issues for some, and if it gets dense enough, it could cause a little bit of respiratory issues for those who struggle with that. Other than that, it's going to be a fairly dry week compared to last week. Only isolated rain and highs in the low 90s. I'll have an updated look at air quality coming up in the full forecast.
All right, Sarah Spivey, thank you so much. 820, 76 degrees out.
One Ohio trooper saves a man's life after he allegedly hides drugs in his mouth. A look at how the trooper sprung into action.
And a family in Oklahoma celebrating a miracle, what one man was welcomed home with after being in the hospital with COVID for 7 months. Good morning, welcome back, and happy Sunday. Quick look at some of the positive stories happening around the country.
The first one is what one family calls a pandemic miracle. Jamie Gramajo is back home with his family in Oklahoma City after spending at least 7 months in the hospital battling COVID-19. He was even on life support. Gramajo's family says a group of people have prayed the rosary every day since December 16th for him. He was welcomed home with fireworks, a live band, and lots of cheers.
All right, so can you spell, say it, you got this.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
This is just impressive. That was the challenge Disney had for the finalists at the Scripps National Spelling Bee before the last round at ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex. Competitors also asked to spell Ratatouille and Cinderella. I think I could have gotten Cinderella. Ratatouille would have butchered.
No.
Disney is the parent company of ABC News. Now, this year's Scripps winner, 14-year-old Zayla Avant-Garde of Harvey, Louisiana, the first African-American winner and only the second black champion in the Bee's 96-year history. Before we move on, she is also an amazing basketball player. If you haven't been on social media, her highlight tape is everywhere. So she is an all-around amazing girl.
Go girl. All right, and you don't have to tap the brick on this wall to see the Wizarding World. The new exhibit opening in London features hundreds of behind-the-scenes images from the Harry Potter films. The exhibit at Covent Garden also features several green screens so fans can get their own photo of riding a broomstick or posing for the Ministry of Magic ID cards. Guests can even enjoy a butterbeer.
All right, so going back to Zayla for a second, the spelling bee champ. She also has multiple Guinness World Records for dribbling basketballs.
I saw that.
And just pulled up this article, LSU president offered her a full scholarship.
Yes, and then the WNBA also offered her to come visit them. I mean, she is just getting all kinds of...
Bright future.
Yeah.
All right. You go, girl.
You go, girl.
All right, 826, 77 degrees out.
Well, learning how to think, work, and build like a startup company still ahead. A local program helping university students sharpen their entrepreneurial skills.
And a shooting plot foiled ahead of the MLB All-Star Game right there in Denver. Details on what law enforcement seized and who tipped them off? Good morning, welcome back, and happy Sunday Fun Day. I'm Max Massey.
I'm Sarah Acosta. It's Sunday, July 11th. I'm so happy to be back here.
We missed you.
I know, but I really didn't miss this weather, the humidity. I went across the East Coast and took a trip on the East Coast.
You went everywhere. You drove all the way to New York.
I did 17 different states. And Sarah, what I really enjoyed was like the cooler temps up north, and I got back to the south and I was like, oh, welcome home.
Yeah, Sarah, we've had cooler temperatures here since you've been gone. High temperatures only in the 80s and in some cases the 70s. But it's the humidity that is making it feel just a little unbearable out there right now. And we can actually see the humidity in the form of fog. Visibility is down to 5 miles at Bernie Stage Airfield, down to 3 in Kerrville, down to 5 in Pleasanton and New Braunfels, down to 6 at the San Antonio International Airport. However, we are going to see this fog lift over the next couple of hours. In fact, we've got fairly clear skies on the south side of Bexar County here. Again, we'll allow this fog to lift over the next couple of hours, and it's actually going to be a fairly nice day for us. A little on the humid and warm side, but we won't have to be dealing with scattered rain like we have for the last 8 days. This is the first day in 8 days where rain chances are fairly low. So maybe you want to enjoy some time outside. Head to one of our local state park forecasts. First thing I would say is that you're going to want to make sure to check in with them and make sure that the trails are not closed. Some of the trails are not closed because of all the rain that we've seen recently. Other than Gillespie County and Shannon Rock State Natural Area, most of the state parks should be nice today with a high near 90 degrees and some sunshine, especially in the afternoon. So today for your Sunday, around noon it'll be 83, and in the afternoon 90 degrees. A small chance for a pop-up shower, only about 20%. So most of us will miss out on the rain today, dry out a little bit, not only today, but also through the week. I do have to caution you though, Saharan dust is on the rise. So we'll talk more about that and air quality in just a few minutes. Sarah and Max?
Thank you, Sarah. Bexar County's first death penalty case is about to get underway, and the first in numerous years, 5 years after SAP detective Benjamin Marconi was shot and killed. Otis McCain will stand trial for capital murder, and the trial begins tomorrow, July 12th. Now, we have been covering this case extensively since the day Detective Marconi was shot, including the hunt for the suspect and McCain's arrest, Marconi's funeral, the investigation, and of course, the hearings leading up to the trial. Now, we will be covering every day of this trial with coverage of the proceedings and daily online recaps. You can also follow along with the trial by signing up for our Open Court newsletter. And if you missed yesterday's special on the background of the case, you can watch it right now. Just head to KSAT.com.
Well, heavy rains yesterday led to a sewer spill on the city's west side. The spill happened in the 6600 block of Swiss Oaks Drive. Here's a look at where that happened. Officials said no adverse impacts are expected since the spill and have been heavily diluted by stormwater. According to a release from the San Antonio water system, there is a sewer project in that area that has been aging, and they're going to replace that infrastructure. Officials said the project is part of the work required by San Antonio's agreement with the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency to address capacity-constrained sewer infrastructure across the city.
All right, Bexar County deputies paying their first visit to the Riverwalk this weekend on patrol, kicking off their hats on the Riverwalk campaign. Now, their presence requested by downtown business leaders following more issues with the homeless population downtown. Sheriff Javier Salazar says some of those may need mental health assistance. While the deputies won't be making arrests because technically it's not their jurisdiction, they will be helping tourists and helping the homeless. The mental health unit will be on speed dial, and deputies working with downtown merchants to provide pamphlets for tourists and for the homeless.
Well, as the roads start to dry up, in many cases, that water has made its way down to the lakes, creeks, and the San Antonio River, bringing in a lot of trash with it.
That is why this morning a special organization, River Aid San Antonio, is hosting a big trash pickup. It started at 8 a.m. It wraps up at 12:30.
Alicia Barrera is live from Espada Dam, where volunteers are needed. Good morning, Alicia.
Good morning. Well, all you really need to be here is for 5-10 minutes to really get an idea of how much trash there is. So we're at Espada Dam, and just within 5 minutes, I want to show you what I was able to pick up. We found like this canister there. I don't know what was in there. And then a softball. These are some of the bigger items, trying to get that out of here. And then just a bunch of plastic, you guys. This is pretty bad, and it's common to see, which is why River Aid San Antonio hosts so many of these river cleanups, and the volunteers are already getting started. We're going to go talk to Charlie Blank. He's the project coordinator for this event, and they got started really early today, and it's going to be happening until 12:30. Hey, Charlie, we're going to take you away here for a minute. So for you keep hosting these River Aid cleanups. Why is it so important to keep people just aware of what's going on over here at the river?
It's important because just like the rain's inevitable, unfortunately, this trash washing down with it is inevitable. So therefore, another trash pickup from Rosso must be inevitable. So we're down here, got Athena, DeFranco, two of our most important volunteers, getting it done, picking plastic bags out of dreaded tree limbs. People, you see these bags right here? Please stop using them. Bring your own bags.
And even if you come to the park for a day, another thing that you can do to help out is bring your own bag to take your trash home, throw it away somewhere else, because what we see commonly is that those trash cans here just flooded with already so many items. The call today, obviously we just see 2 volunteers here. There's so much more needed, so many more people needed.
Yeah, come down, don't be afraid to be late. Just bring your energy, even if it's for 30 minutes. You'll see the difference when you leave. So just get down here. We need people. We need as many people as we can get.
Charlie, thank you so much. So River Aid, again, the cleanup happening until 12:30 today, the meetup point here at Espada Dam. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Alicia. Well, this weekend is a special one here in the Alamo City. It's a startup weekend, a great opportunity for local college students. And today is the grand finale. Geekdom, San Antonio Startup Week, and Techstars is hosting this 54-hour event for student entrepreneurs. Area students spent the weekend learning how to think, work, and build like a startup company. They actually propose their ideas, form teams, and pitch their ventures. And the final pitches are today at 6 p.m. It's the first in-person public event hosted at Geekdom since the start of the pandemic.
All right, Cine Festival continues celebrating its 42nd year at the historic Guadalupe Theater on the city's west side this weekend. Organizers say 80 films are being shown in total. More than half of the films are from Texas, with 7 feature films, 23 short films having close ties right here to San Antonio. You can buy your tickets online, $8, or a Cine Festival pass for $40. Proceeds of all the benefits go to the Guadalupe Cultural Arts Center. If you're interested, we have a link to do all that right now. Just head to KSAT.com.
Well, making headlines this morning, several arrests made in Denver as the city plays host to the MLB All-Star event.
All right, that's such a crazy situation. Police seizing more than a dozen guns and a lot of ammunition at a hotel. ABC's Will Carr has the latest.
That hotel is just a block away from Coors Field, where All-Star festivities are set to kick off a little bit later today. Authorities say they arrested 4 suspects, all in their 40s, who had more than a dozen long guns, body armor, and more than 1,000 rounds of ammunition on the 8th floor of the Maven Hotel in downtown Denver. They say they get a tip after a housekeeper found a rifle in one of the hotel rooms. And according to our affiliate KMGH, one of the suspects recently got divorced and said, quote, he wanted to go out in a big way. This comes just a week after another housekeeper in Chicago reported finding a rifle in a hotel room overlooking the city's lakefront. And after the Las Vegas massacre, hotels have been extra vigilant about keeping an eye out for suspicious activity. Now, it is unclear at this point if this is linked to the All-Star game, but we do know tens of thousands of people are going to be in downtown Denver over the next 3 days. And with that amount of firepower, that housekeeper deserves a lot of credit for spotting that gun.
Well, now to a crazy incident caught on camera. What started as a sunny day at Topgolf with friends and family quickly turned into a dangerous situation for San Antonio teen Tomas Gomez.
It was actually back on May 28th when he and some friends were out playing at Topgolf, but in the last 30 minutes of their assigned golf game time, it started to rain. Gomez said he decided to take one last hit. That's when a friend was recording. At that exact moment, a massive bolt of lightning trickled down from the sky, hit the golf ball mid-air, the ball flying at 88 miles an hour to be exact.
Right after the lightning hit, the whole place shook, the lights were flickering, the computers reset and everything.
It could have hit me, it could have hit her, it could have hit any of us. So it was actually pretty scary after I was thinking about it for a while.
The good thing is the group is all smiles now. No one was hurt. Tomas swears if it wasn't for the lightning, the ball was going to go over the fence. There you go. Oh, glad everyone was safe.
Yes.
All right, so a driver luckily to be alive today after allegedly swallowing a bag of marijuana, all in an effort to hide it from the police.
Well, this newly released dashcam video shows an Ohio State Highway Patrol trooper pulling over the man for speeding. Trooper Charles Hoskin realized the driver couldn't breathe, so he guides him out of the car and performs the Heimlich maneuver. Hoskin then asked the man if a minor misdemeanor is worth his life. The man is being cited for speeding and not wearing a seatbelt and charged with a misdemeanor for the alleged drugs. And we have a new video showing a vehicle entering the U.S. from Canada illegally by simply driving across an ungated yard.
Yeah, crazy situation. And I appreciate the yellow writing because it actually helps so much explain this situation. It happened along the U.S.-Canada border at Derby Line, Vermont. While crossing, the driver nearly hit another vehicle. U.S. Border Patrol agents were alerted to the crossing, tracked down the vehicle on I-91, pulled it over. They found 7 people inside, none of whom were allowed to be in the United States. They were citizens of Canada, France, and Romania. They were sent back over the border, over to Canada. Time now is 8:41, 77 degrees now.
Well, have you ever wondered what San Antonio would look like if we were in the Inception film? Well,
No, I haven't.
we'll have that next.
Taking a live look out at the Alamo City. Not much to look at right now. Will we see sun today? What about this week? We're going to check in with Sarah Spivey in just a bit. Good morning, welcome back, and happy Sunday. Have you ever seen the movie Inception?
Yes, I have.
You don't seem happy about
Well,
it.
I kind of fell asleep in it. It was
Oh
a long-
my goodness.
It was a long movie.
The irony in that is great because it's all about in your dreams.
Yeah.
So there you go. You played the movie right. Anyway, in the movie, there's a scene where they basically fold the city in half. They walk through it, 3-dimensional. So someone did that to San Antonio. Not literally, but in this picture.
Yeah, So you're looking at nextvacay.com. It is imagined what the Alamo City and several others would look like in the Inception dreamscape, in mind-bending photos and videos.
Okay.
So you see, the Tower of America's there, and the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center on the edge there. The website has featured 11 U.S. cities in the dreamscape, including Portland, Los Angeles, Charlotte, New York, Chicago, Miami, St. Louis, and more. Each city in the U.S. has its own personality, which is why the videos and images.
The Henry B. Gonzalez Center there is like bisected. It's like cut in half. That's so interesting.
It looks like a big waterfall.
Yeah, I've never imagined that, but now I have a visual.
Is it incepted in your mind?
Now it's incepted.
The internet.
All right, I wish I could just take away all this Saharan dust, but it's that time of year. We usually see Saharan dust move in from June through September. Every year, 182 million tons of Saharan dust is transported from the Saharan desert all the way across the Atlantic to the United States. And today is our first occurrence of that Saharan dust. It's out there right now in a small amount. And over the next day or so, we're going to see it increase, especially near the Houston area. It'll dissipate during the middle of the week and eventually make its way back by the end of the week in light to moderate amounts. So we're not expecting a very dense Saharan dust layer out there. And even right now, our air quality is not that bad. In fact, looking at the air quality for the day today, it should be moderate, which is only a 2 on a scale of 1 to 6. Not even that unhealthy for those who are sensitive to it or have respiratory issues. Just moderate and just noticeable perhaps in the form of itchy eyes and an itchy throat if you are sensitive to that Saharan dust. By far the biggest thing that's going to impact your allergies, as it is doing mine, is the mold. Molds are high today. The pollen count just came in. It's down quite a bit from yesterday, but I'm still feeling yesterday's effects, and some folks might as well. Mold is high past 2,000. We have had so much rain, 8 consecutive days of rainfall in San Antonio, that we're seeing the mold numbers go up and the humidity as well. As I mentioned, 8 consecutive days of rainfall around San Antonio. You can see the bullseye of rain from the Helotes area through Leon Valley. Those areas clocked in 10 plus inches of rain in spots. Meanwhile, at the airport, we've officially seen 2 69/100ths of an inch of rain. That is up more than 1.5 inches from the average. You tack on how much we've seen for the year so far, more than 20 inches of rain gives us a 3+ inch surplus of rainfall. All good things, but we've had a little bit too much of a good thing this past week with some flooding of the Leon Creek and further on downstream the Medina River and the San Antonio River as well. So we need a little bit of time to dry out. And today we're going to get that opportunity to dry out through the week, honestly, as well. It may not look like it outside right now. It's still damp in some spots and it's 76 with the dew point of 75. So we are still seeing some areas of fog. These dew points are so high. So the ground is just saturated, as I mentioned. It's got to evaporate back out into the air. And so we're going to have big effects from the humidity today. A heat index value of at least 5 to 8 degrees warmer than what the thermometer actually reads. And we're seeing some fog out there. Visibility is slowly improving in spots. Visibility down to 5 miles at Bernie Stage Airfield, New Braunfels, down to 4 in Kerrville, and down to right around 6 in San Antonio. But we are going to see clearing skies today, especially in the afternoon. 80 in Pleasanton, 80 in Kennedy, 81 in Del Rio. It's 74 up in Kerrville. Let's talk about our weather pattern for a second. So we've had so much rain because of this low pressure system, which is mercifully out in Mexico now, so we get an opportunity to dry out. Meanwhile, to our north, a cool front is bringing some storminess to Waco and central Texas. We are expecting for this to die down even before it reaches parts of the hill country, so not much rain from that. In fact, no rain from that for us here. A 20% chance for rain today in San Antonio and a 20% chance tomorrow. On Monday, we'll have a high temperature near 90 degrees and a 20% chance for rain. So today's forecast, we'll be at 79, still cloudy at 10 just here in the next hour or so. Noon, 83, 90 for the high temperature today. 20% chance for rain. South winds at 5 to 15. Most of us will not see any rain today, and a lot of us will not see any rain in the week ahead when we only have a 20% chance each day for a few showers in the area, especially along the coastal communities. Highs in the low 90s, and guess what? That's still cooler than seasonably average, although it is going to be very humid out there in the coming days. Sarah and Max.
All right, Sarah's Bobby, thank you so much. 8:50, 77 degrees now.
Well, to use them for face fashion or eye protection. Tomorrow on GMSA, how to make sure your sunglasses are properly protecting you.
All right, let's take a look at Lotto. Pick 3, 485. Fireball 2, Daily 4, 5, 9, 8, 7, Fireball 6.
Cash 5, 11, 14, 21, 32, 34. Texas Lotto 10, 23, 42, 46, 48, 51. Powerball 1, 5, 29, 54, 62. Powerball 3, Power Play 2.
Did you win?
No.
Oh, next time. All right, before we head to break, a quick birthday shout out to Gabby. Happy birthday. Not going to throw the age on there, but there you go. Happy birthday. If you ever want to get your birthday picture on KSAT, just post those pictures, ksat.com/birthdays. Remember to include a name and an age. Not for this one. We'll be right back after the break. In the news you need to know before you go, San Antonio police are looking for several suspects connected to an overnight stabbing. It happened at Robin's Nest apartment complex on Hot Wells Boulevard just after 4 a.m. The victim telling police he was in the parking lot when 3 men walked up to him, started a verbal confrontation that ended with the victim being stabbed twice in the arm. He was taken to the hospital at last check in stable condition, but right now investigators still searching for who is responsible.
Painful pollen count. Molds are high past 2,000. Not as bad as yesterday, but I think we'll be feeling the effects of the high mold count for a while just because of how humid it is out there. Speaking of humidity, that'll be the main story today. High temperature of 90 degrees and a small chance 20% for an isolated shower. Ditto weather tomorrow as well as through most of the week. We're going to have highs in the low 90s, which is cooler than seasonably average, but I mean, it's going to still feel like it's in the upper 90s out there today.
All right. Sarah Spivey, thank you so much. Thank you so much for starting your morning with us. Have a great rest of your Sunday.
Have a good Sunday.